Mm-hmm. 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 Okay then. Divinity Original Sin 2. I will do a little bit more. I am not in the mood to play this today. And not because of the game, I might add. It's because somebody picked me about. I had an appointment for a week with me. And keep it. Let me know they weren't turning up. Pisses me off and will fuck away 3 hours of my fucking life. Without letting me know. Oh, I've only just got a signal. Bullshit. Like, literally, bullshit. There's nowhere I live, or anywhere around here, where you can't walk 100 yards and not find a signal. Seriously.
Friend, what do you need? I hear of no escapes. The only way out in this cave. We trust the healer. It gives me
I'm looking for some.
I feel him, but I do not see him.
You're too slow! Wait, I call a timeout!
The young girl's eyes are covered, but she turns toward you when you approach. She smiles as though she recognizes you, though she couldn't have seen your face.
Ah, hello. I see you come a long way.
She laughs and looks around as though...
Many people to meet, many stones to turn. And there is a great joy. Even if we are here under unhappy circumstances, still I feel it. I see it before my eyes. It is not so bad. I know which days have bread and which days have none. I know more bread comes someday. It helps.
Her eyebrows shoot.
There can be a way. Amiro knows. But he is gone. My protector, my friend. An elf like me. He is caught by those who hurt him. I wish so much for his return. And he tells you, you bring me great... I see something that helps. I see a lizard. He is a lizard of many dreams.
Whoever kills the other is the boss! Got you!
State your business. Certainly. You may not be a list. If it's trade you're looking for, I've made a habit of procuring items that can prove rather...
Okay. Where's the...
Leave me. Go. You leave.
The shrine depicts Lucy and the Divine, avatar of the Alo. Your knees buckle. The
Shrine, by the looks of it.
Stay down. Hey, I know you.
Losa, the dark-eyed jokester you met aboard the ship.
Back then, I was Madame Josephine Gribbles de Pube, and you were. You. Glad to see you. Nothing like a nice tentacle slap across the moor to set the tone for the week, eh? How'd you escape? I saw you fall. We all did. When we get out of this place, I owe you a pint.
That's a joint.
So you managed to swim to safety, is that it? What about when you were in the water? Didn't hear anything unusual, did you? I heard the same. Do you know what this means?
Losa's voice catches in her throat. The joy drains. She is stock-still, waxy-skinned, her eyes dark. Her head snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours. Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh, and her whole body relaxes.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Ah, it's nothing really. It's just, I'm just a bit, well, a bit hospitable. Put it like this. You've never been a host, I bet. That's because you're an infested clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't. But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers, like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied. Now, isn't that just the question of the hour? I can't be sure just yet. I'll be surprised if it's a demon. Definitely not a sprite either. Maybe a spectre. So, how are you enjoying the joy? Yeah? So, you want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that. It does, right? Before we head out, I've got more than a... Lately I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires. So, what'll it be? I'm not afraid of getting my hands greasy, if that's what you mean. What are you interested in exactly? Sounds fine. So, we're good to go? Yeah? Well, that was easier than I thought.
As you approach the blacksmith, you feel a bony hand on your arm. Fane leans in and whispers in your ear.
If it would be acceptable, I have and if it would not be acceptable, well, that would render this entire conversation...
Fane approaches the blacksmith and quietly speaks to her. Fane's words are quiet, but you hear the blacksmith repeat,
What is it with creeps like you and Master Niles? I told him to slither back to his...
Fane backs away, scratching his head. It seems that didn't go as he'd expected. He is lost in thought, though. She must have said something he found interesting.
Oh, Dallas, you maniac.
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone? It's just, I've a proposition. Something very worth knowing. But it's so noble. But after good luck with your friends.
So, this is Fort Joy.
What a crumbling disaster.
Ain't fit for beasts.
Shipment you was asking after.
Please. Hmm? Oh, excuse me.
Watch yourself.
So used to not seeing Questmark.
Leave him be. Don't make me say it.
Listen, I can help you if you just...
Shut up, elf. This clown, caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still won't say where he stashed my supplies. Sound like someone you'd let off with, caught him red-handed trying to make off with a second crate after he took the first. Went down like supplies. Crate of food, citrus in particular. He'll talk, or he'll die quiet. Alls I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter instead of my kitchen. Don't fiddle with the rats.
I got that special shipment you was asking after.
Ain't fit for beasts.
An elf, caked in mud and blood.
You believe what he says? That I am a thief?
He perks up and wipes...
Sahela, you speak to her? She is all right then. Good. She sees my trouble, of course. She already knows. It is all prepared. It is ready. I am too weak to go. But I must care. I am grateful. Your freedom for mine. A good deal.
Sorry, difficulty trying to see if that's a noodle or noddle then.
I see no one. In fact, I only hear the sound of Griff clearing his throat. You know how he does? Like so. For some time, I think Griff is a powerful man. Power is mysterious. I intend no harm. I want only some provision. You understand. Thank you.
Worse than war rations, please.
Okay.
Let me guess. You're here for a match. Dunno what you heard, but they won't take it easy on you just 'cause you're an elf. Nothing I can tell you can't find out by slipping down that hatch. If you've got the spit in you, that is.
Not yet. I kind of want to fight armor. Decent weapons would be nice as well, but armor would be really...
Cowrie, cockle, clam. Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale. For I am an elf. The tongue of others is not my tongue. You may speak of we are unfamiliar yet familiar. So tell me your tale.
I really didn't like Divinity Original Sin 1. The storyline was good. I found it was very frustrating, but it just wouldn't tell you where you were meant to be going, and its habit of beef-gating off the sections of the map you weren't exploring, but making those fights very, very similar to the boss fights in the directions you were meant to be going was maddening. I ended up having to use a walkthrough for so much of that game. This is coming across a lot better, so...
Start from the beginning. Start from where you come. I see. Now tell me more. Tell me what you do. I understand. Now tell me how your story ends. Ah, you want reunion. Life is lonesome. Yes, life is lonesome. We can see the things we lose. Not with our eyes, but with our hearts. It is nothing. Many fragments swell.
Mats. I was about to ask what it to me. Oh, but I appear to have a spot.
Cowrie, cockle, clam.
So I need to find where this box of citrus. I wonder if it ended up in that subcart.
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves.
Haven't seen you around here before. Well, don't worry too much. You here alone?
She gives you a look.
You keep them friends of yours close. Not much in this world someone you love can't make better. It's nothing. If I haven't learned that used to be, I had a family. A husband, then they brought us here. I couldn't stop them from now I'm just waiting for him to call my name.
Her eyes sparkle.
Kind of you to ask. Stefan, he was my little one.
She talks for some time about birthday. Joy radiates from her.
What a gift to think of them. I'd like to give something to take care of yourself.
Like that. Recipe.
Ha! I found you, didn't I? Red, they said. Red, then dead. Not an attempt, mate. Time's up, Your Highness. Let's dance.
Oh, for the love of... All I wanted to do was cook some food.
Glory is mine.
Doesn't it?
Dang, let's go. Let's flash on it. I can live, you know,
Damned nuisance these assassins are. It's their frightful manners I mind the most, really. Well, that was rather fun, wasn't it? I do find it ever so invigorating to cut a cutthroat. Oh, one gets used to this kind of thing so quickly. I'll tell you what, though. Whomever wants me out of all those bumblers they've sent so far, mark a...
Okay. Right, I need to. My stuff up. Okay. I do actually. I don't know, I could probably get away with not having an archer.
rubs and tweaks the nubs. Come on, you stubborn hunk of garbage.
The dwarf's fingers clamp around a splintered chunk of wood, nailed.
Ah! Eh? Oh, that. Reckon I might have had a harder time of it without your help. Now, if you'll excuse...
The dwarf spits into each of his calloused...
Ah! Bleeding nail must be... charmed or...
You grab the plank and pull.
Oh, look at that. Nice of you to finish the...
He winks and trips a gold coin toward you.
For your trouble. No, but I'd hoped to build something with it that would be worth 1,000. With a foot...
He sucks a finger and...
Winds like these, she would have capsized before she reached the break. Well...
He gives you a wry look.
Aye. Was planning to build me a raft and paddle off. I've got business north of here, in a town called Driftwood. Far be... Maybe you'd...
He stands before you and pokes you in the side.
There's something of you, you know? You don't have to accept your fate. Why don't we make a deal then? You help me get out of this place, and I'll do the same for you. Happy to trundle around with your funeral. I'll be here when you...
But what's actually warming? Actually warming for them or for me? Nah.
Early memories are overshadowed by a terrifying death. A tempest. Looking around Fort Joy, you feel excited. You are ever sodden, ever sandy. The smell of guts and sea waste cling to you like a ghost. You sought freedom, the life of a seaman, but you didn't find it. You cover your face with your hands. You've just heard the news. The elven homelands have been destroyed by death.
I only mean that if you think about it logically, she's much better off.
Leave it, Sam. I won't say it again.
Come, old chap. Don't be unreasonable. Please, excuse us.
You're talking to me, not her, Sam.
Oh, for the love of Lucian, Balladeer. Your act...
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on. Piss off. Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the truth, and you know it. She's better off. So what if it was messy? I'd rather puke myself to death.
A flat smile.
She never did like...
The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished coffin, bloodied hammer in hand.
Murder's a big word. And no, this here's a bed for someone 1,000 times the love of my life. Gret.
He tenderly runs a hand.
If she were here, she'd tell me this plank is crooked. Chastise.
The man holds a hand to his cheek.
nothing about you and I, Gretty.
I like the way some fish footage you could pick up.
Just as you're about to address the lizard,
This man is a dreamer. As you know, I need a word with him. You may wait here. Permission in.
he bids the dreamer stand up and pay attention, which the dreamer then chews and swallows a hand. He falls asleep. To your surprise, the red prince pinches the bridge of his nose in apparent irritation before turning his back on the jabbering. You receive a wither.
A deserved bit of sarcasm, I suppose. But though this stingtail turns out I'm being hunted by an enemy The dreamers, though, they're on my side. And they've visions of me on the throne. Of course it is. But to keep it, I must find a second dream. Bahara is her name, and she resides in the...
I could tell you all about swamp dreamers too if I chewed that.
A little light murder. What's that between friends?
I'm frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little comfort. Why, look at that. Just what I ordered. Poor fella over there crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a clubbed. Our healer's walk is...
I'll stab you right in the eye.
Yeah.
Friend, what do you need? It gives me great pain. I'm with my family. We are making...
Sure, sure, sure. Got you.
As you approach the young elf, Losa suddenly grabs your arm.
Hey, listen, You mind?
She jerks her hand away.
I can't. I just need to talk to her, okay?
She turns towards Seirei. She darts over to the elf, and they begin talking. Losa suddenly snatches up both the elf's hands, and...
You have to tell me.
The whites of Losa's eyes fade to grey, then black.
It rises in you even now, Losa. Be strong. Fight. You are okay. You are yours. No one else's.
Shut up. Let go. I don't want to hurt her.
Losa is rigid as a board, tense with the effort of holding Sahila's hands in tight, painful...
Leave me alone.
You are hurting me.
Losa's eyes are black. Sahila's...
Let me go.
A sinister smile spreads across...
Chatty elf.
Losa, please. You must not defend her. She wakes if she is weakened. We must hurt her to protect her, you see?
I bet the elf blood tastes. Let's find out.
You must weaken her to help her.
Yeah, thanks. What? Don't look at me like that. Good. I don't. Let's keep moving. I want to get out of this bloody place as soon as possible. I'm fine. You're... Let's go.
I am glad to see you. You help him. Your open hearts, you bless me.
I can't hit me where the feet eyes. Okay.
The soldier stands to attention. The child ignores you and continues with...
I'm playing Helene, hero of the whole world. That was my mum.
Suddenly, the child's face crinkles into a grimace. She...
Whack! Back, evil ogre, or I'll get you with my sword. I'll spare you this. You're really fun. Ready? Go! with me? Hey! You still go!
Good shot.
No one tells me there are so many children in this Fort's Joy. Magisters I handle, but small ones. I never know how...
I'm Helene.
Ooh! Wow! I know how to spell intro. My way is too small for you. You'll have to find another.
This
Hope
hole
you brought
is
a
too
shovel.
small for you to squeeze into.
I've spotted something. I need to dig here.
One must put in due effort if one is to reap the proper reward.
You're back. And you brought... But who's this?
Wither, this is my new friend. She's really...
Please, small child, leave me to my ruminations.
But she's really nice.
Why? A grown friend? You brought an adult... What in the world are you? A millennium? Can it be? You're an elf, then? Strange to think it's been so long since I've been trapped here. So long since a wicked king it was. Brachus Rex by name. Yet my failure was absolute. Please, good lady, you must free me. Seize the spear.
Ugh, it's stuck fast. Ugh, it's stuck fast.
I got it.
Good sir. You've set my body free. Free to crumble to dust at last. But I have heard of such magic, but have never known anyone so... After he interred me in this cell, he must have drawn my very soul away from... But I know this place well. I could lead you to its likely location. Marvelous, my friend. Marvelous. You'll first have to get inside the fort itself. There's a secret switch. The switch will open a hatch, and you'll be led into the prisons. Brachus would have made me a supplicant, a slave to these. Fort Joy is a danger. Here, he and his I was fully briefed. I never thought I would...
Okay, that's it. Me for now. I don't know if I'm going to stream later on. I'm going to be going out for the evening, so maybe, probably not, I'd say. But I'm not sure what's happening anyway, but if I'm not on later on, I'll catch people tomorrow. Night all.